We did indeed have an inclement weather day yesterday, so I took full advantage of it. I woke up feeling really crummy, and so that was a blessing to not have to worry about getting to school and making it through the day and being accomplished and trying to be a good teacher and be with it all day, because my head was pounding. It was bad. So that's gone, thankfully. I usually get those when we have weather fronts coming through. Just so lucky that way. My head's a barometer. So I do a whole routine, and usually it makes the headache tolerable, so I can just at least do what I need to do. But you know, it's exhausting being a pain. So glad I didn't have to go anywhere yesterday. So I did rest, made sure to eat breakfast, drink lots of fluids and things all day. But I was able to get a lot of things done. Extra things. I thought, you know, if we have snow day, I'm going to create some more things for my Super Bowl transformation on Friday. Yay. I also had brought some things home Tuesday, thinking I would get them done Tuesday night, and if we had school Wednesday, they'd be done. And if we didn't have school Wednesday, I'd be ahead. So I did get all those things done. I had 3 things on my agenda. One of them was to answer some interview questions from one of my high school students, so I did that. Another one was to prepare an activity for my Super Bowl transformation, which is a math activity. So I had to print some things out, and I had to cut things out and tape them to popcorn boxes, and I'll be sure to share all of that with you when the time comes. And there was one other thing. Oh, I brought some more of those books that I printed on Tuesday for my ELA Cafe, which is happening today. I brought those home and I folded and stapled them, so they're ready to go. So I got all those things done, so I didn't have to do anything yesterday if I didn't want to. But of course, I wanted to because I'm extra, and you know I'm extra. And that's just how I roll. So I did make some things to add to the Super Bowl transformation, and I think it's going to make things a lot smoother. So I created a 2nd grade Super Bowl playbook for the students, and it's got like recording sheets and things like that in it, so they don't have to have this paper and that paper and that paper, because you know what happens when kids have all papers and they have to keep track of them. They don't so well. So this way it's all in one little booklet, all together the whole day. So, and they can take it home, and all of their learning is inside it. So I also made a schedule of the day, and I broke it up into quarters. So I thought that would be cute. So we have it broken into first quarter and second quarter, and then we have the halftime show, which is recess, and then we have third quarter and fourth quarter, and then we have I think I put stadium sweep, which is cleanup time. On the back of their playbook, they have 6 different places to color in footballs as they complete activities through the day. 2 of them are extra. They're not part of the quarterly things. One of them is a timeout, and one of them is an overtime. So I thought that would be kind of cute. I was trying to use football terms to kind of get that in their head. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm super excited. I also made sure that I tried the STEM activity so that I would be sure that it was going to work for the students, so I'd know what to tell them. So the STEM activity is not super hard. Their goal is to reach the farthest distance when they kick their little footballs. And it's those little triangle paper footballs that you make by folding a paper down into triangle shape. So I'll show you that. It's really easy. I made several of them yesterday, and I was flick kicking them. I got some more things from Amazon yesterday. One of them was some football earrings. I also have some other things that I got that I'll show you. And one of the things is not what I ordered at all. So I ordered like a floor runner that was a football field. And that is not what I got. I got table runners. And I thought, well, did I click the wrong thing? Like maybe I misordered or something. No, I looked on my order list from Amazon, and it shows the floor runner. But these are clearly not the same thing. So I'm like, But it's okay, because I was going to use the big tarp that I got tape it out for the yardage on the football field, and it should cover my classroom rug completely. It's that big. So my classroom rug, I think, is 9 by 12 feet, and this tarp is 10 by 12. So it'll overlap it just a bit, which is good. So I'm thinking maybe I can tack it down around the edges a little bit so the kids don't trip on it, and it'll be easy to come up because I'm just going to use masking tape. And that's what I'll use to tape off the yard lines too. So I think that's going to be really cool. And I thought, oh, you know what? The table runner things will actually be a good thing because I can use those for that STEM activity where they're having to figure out the distance that they kicked their football. So we'll use that. I have a thing in the playbook for them to record their distances. They get 10 chances, and they're taking turns with partners and teams. They're going to record their yardage each time they flick it, and they have to add it up at the end and see what their total yardage is. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited. I sent some information and some things that I created to my teammates so they could have it too. I also made a game for our reading intervention kids today, which is football themed. And we're going to be playing a football themed math game for our math interventions time, which is addition facts, which is what we're working on. And the other game is vowel teams. Teams, they're going to get into vowel teams. Isn't that cool? Totally sports minded. And it's football themed. So I totally found football themed activities that I could do with my intervention groups that are on their skill level. I'm so excited. It's going to be fun. Plus, all they're thinking about now is the game because we've been celebrating it as a district this whole week with Spirit Days. So today is Sock It To 'Em Thursday. It's such a wear like Chiefs socks or Chief colored socks. And I told you the other day I had gone to Walmart and looked for Chief socks. They didn't have any. But I did get a 3-pack of Valentine socks, and one of them was red and white striped with nothing Valentine on it. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect for Chiefs. And then I've got these earrings that I actually got for Valentine's last year, which are the Chiefs colors. So I'm excited. And I have a Chiefs t-shirt that I got from Walmart that same day, which would have been Monday. So I'm excited. I'm happy. And then tomorrow I get to wear my jersey. I might wear my hat or I might wear my headband. I'm not sure. I'll have red socks, my buffalo plaid shoes. We get to wear jeans. We were supposed to have a jeans day last Friday, but we didn't have school. So, hey, we'll have it this Friday. And, yeah, I'll wear my red ring again and my football earrings. That'll be really cool. So, I'm excited. It's going to be so awesome. So, today during plan time, I'm going to set out my ELA Cafe books. It won't take a long, long time because all I'm doing is putting tablecloths out and some vases with a flower in them, and then setting out the book bowls and the little genre table stand thingies. So that won't be bad at all. And it'll be ready to go. So I've got the kids' menus already done, and I've got signs to put up. Oh, I do want to put some bulletin board paper on my door to put a sign on, or maybe I'll just put the sign on the door. I might not even worry about putting the bulletin board paper up because I'm only doing it till lunchtime anyway. It's only going to be a couple hours long. It's not going to be an all-day thing. So that might be enough. I've got a slide that I'm going to project on my board, and I have already found some music that's coffee. Was it morning coffee or winter coffee or something like jazz to have in the background playing while the kids are working. So I'm excited, very excited. I think it's going to be really fun. And when I was there Tuesday, I did sort my books into genres and put them in Ziploc bags so they're labeled to make my life so much easier today. So all I literally have to do is pull them out of the bags and stick them in the bowls. I'm just using big Dollar Tree bowls, and I'll show you everything when I have it set up. So it'll be really good. It's going to be a fun and exciting learning day. And then tomorrow is going to be over the top exciting. I'll probably need to cut out some things for tomorrow because I forgot to bring some things home. So I could have been working on them yesterday, but I forgot all about them. So I made a list. Get it all done. All right, almost at school. I'll check in with you a little bit later and let you know how things are going. Hello, welcome to the ELA Cafe book tasting. Oh my gosh, my kids had a blast. It was so fun. So I let them work on it for a little over an hour, and then some students had to leave in the middle, and when they came back, they finished their rotations that their group was doing, and then they got to go back and finish up what they needed to do, and the rest of us read for AR, so independent reading time after the cafe. So they were chatty and talking about the books and, ooh, look at this and ooh, look at that and what do you think about this? Having great conversations. And then when we did AR reading, it was very quiet. I had to kind of take them down a little bit because they were very excited about the books. I'm so happy. I wanted to show you the menu. I did not create this menu. I just modified it for my product that I bought. And it was from Joanne. And it's on TpT, and I'll link it for you below. But hers was made for 4th graders, and I just modified it to 2nd grade standards for us for this quarter. So I did add the little books, I added the logo, and this was already there. So on the inside, I had it set up like a 5-course meal. So they got 1 book from the appetizer table, 1 book from the entree table, 2 sides, and a dessert. And they had to write the genre of the book, and those were on these signs around. I didn't have any autobiographies, so that's why I just took this off. We had biographies and informational at that table, and I also color coded them. So if you notice the appetizer, was green, the main course of the entree was orange. I had 2 side tables because they were going to pick 2 sides, 1 from each table. Those were blue, and then the dessert table had the little pink cupcakes. So made it easy for them to figure out where they were. And I also told them, if you have trouble, just flag me down. That's what you do in a restaurant. So they had to pick the genre, then write the book title, decide if it was fiction or nonfiction, tell why it was fiction or nonfiction. How did they know that? We've been working on that a lot. Then they had to determine the author's purpose of that book. And if you notice, I did a little brief snippet of, I had pie on the board, persuade, inform, entertain, and they had to decide which one it fit into. And then, would you read this book? After they got through all of the tables, then they rated their favorite to their least favorite book that they looked through. Also, when they got to the dessert table, I gave them one of these Candy Blast Chips Ahoy for a dessert. So they were excited about that. That was really fun, but this was well worth it. And you saw that it didn't take a lot. I put tablecloths out. These are from Walmart, not Dollar Tree. I couldn't find any at Dollar Tree. But I had gotten these from Walmart last year in the spring. So it's a little early right now. It's probably to find them, but they will have them soon in the picnic area, probably toward the front of the store where they have the new picnic things out. But these are thicker, and so they don't rip as easily. So I had 5 tablecloths, and then I got those vases that you saw. I'll just show you. Most everything else came from Dollar Tree. As a matter of fact, pretty much everything. So these vases and flowers came from Dollar Tree. You got 3 flowers for $1 and 1 vase for $1. The cake stands, if you remember, came from the Target Dollar Spot. They're metal. These bowls came from Dollar Tree for $1. These little stands, you can clip them on here, but I didn't use cardstock or laminate. I just used Astro Brights, and they weren't thick enough. So when I put them in the little ring thingy here, they bent forward like that. So I just taped them on. And also that alleviated the problem of them being knocked out of there. Those came from Amazon. I'll put that below for you too. And yeah, that's everything. So a lot of these books came from reading A to Z because I could figure out what genre they were very easily. But also I had many books from my classroom library. And I'm sure that you, if you've been an elementary teacher for a while, probably have a lot of classroom library books as well. Or get them from your school library or your public library. They would have a lot of things to choose from. So all the groups started at a different spot, obviously. I have 5 tables, so I had 5 groups of 4 students each. And I gave them about 15 minutes for each table. And I said, okay, it's time to move to the next course. And they would just follow around. It wasn't in the order of, they didn't all start at the beginning, is what I'm trying to say. They rotated around, so they knew that if they started, say, in the middle, that they were gonna go around and then come back this way and start over here. So sometimes they were a little confused. Where am I now?
So I think next time I would put, you're at the appetizer table, you're at the blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't think about that when I was making my menu. So I probably should put a little sign that says appetizer, entree, side, and dessert to make it easier for them. I would do that next time. The music, I don't know if you heard it playing. I had it really, really soft. It was just from YouTube, and it's called Coffee House Music, Relax, Jazz, Piano, and Sax Cafe for Coffee Break. So I made this slide here, as you can see, ELA Cafe. I just made it on the PowerPoint slide, projected it, froze it, played the music in the background. It was very nice and soothing and just a nice little atmosphere, and the kids really, really liked it. They thought that the flowers were a very nice touch. I got a lot of compliments about the flowers from boys and girls. They really, really enjoyed it. And my instructional coach was able to come see it and talk to kids and see how excited they were. I'm so proud of my kids. And one of them said, "Can we do this again tomorrow?" And I said, "Ooh, I've got something else big planned for tomorrow, but that's really cool. Maybe we could do something similar to this another time though." And they're like, "Yeah, maybe we could do candles." I said, "Hey, maybe we could have candles for Valentine's." So they're kind of liking the fancy. I want it to be a little fancy in here. So I can make it all fancy up in here for them. Yes, I've got plans for Valentine's Day too. Oh, you know I do. Now, what I don't have plans for, strangely enough, is the 100th day, because I'm stumped. So I have a few things in mind. I haven't landed on anything yet. And honestly, we keep having snow days, so our 100th day and 102nd day keeps getting pushed back. So we haven't made super concrete plans because I'm not sure when it's going to fall. Because yesterday we had snow day number 9. I am not complaining. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't know when our 100th day will be because we have to get there first. So anyway, it's about time for me to go get my kiddos from lunch, but I just wanted to share with you the amazingness of everything. I'll give you a little overview again of the room. I'm going to have to take it all down, but it's super easy and fast. Not hard at all. All right, I will see you in a little bit. Hey, it's like 6 o'clock and I am so ready to go home. Look, I'm so looking. And this headband has just done all kinds of crazy stuff today. So I'm kind of hoarse because we were cheering a lot today. We had a really fun day doing all kinds of cool Super Bowl football themed things. I am so proud of myself for this field. So obviously it's not marked yet with the yardage, but I think I'm just going to print out little papers and stick them down. But I just totally eyeballed all that. I didn't measure a thing. I moved a few lines over, but I think that's pretty good for eyeballing it. I'm good with it. So I will explain all the activities tomorrow. This is Thursday night still. So Thursday night football. I've got some surprises in store for the kids. I have one of these left over, so I'm going to put it somewhere. I don't know. Oh, this girl, your girl is tired. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. So, the ELA Cafe was amazing. I love it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Whew, my goodness. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take these footballs and cut out the rest of them. I need to cut out my game day banner. I'm going to put it across my board up here, I think, probably. And I need to make, like I said, yardage signs for my field. But I'm excited. I've got 5 teams, as you can see on the little popcorn buckets. I have a pink, orange, blue, green, and purple team, and I've already got them figured out. I just need to print out the little list of who's where. And it's going to be super fun. So my parents have been so generous and have donated lots and lots of tailgate snacks for us to start our day off with when they come back from special class at 9 o'clock. So we have popcorn. We have more popcorn. We have Chex Mix. We have juice boxes that need to go in the fridge. And I could just put them outside. I could just put them outside in the morning. They'd be cold really fast because it's like in the 30s right now. And I have a parent bringing some candy tomorrow so they can have a miniature candy bar. I don't even know if I'm going to put this up. Oh, if you remember from my basketball transformation, I have the scene setter thing. I don't know if I have it in me to put it up. I may not. I don't think I will, not for one day. I think it's just going to go back home eventually, but... And I have these things to blow up too, these goal posts. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Oop, the thing's falling over. I don't know. What do you think? I think I'm going to try. I think you have to fill the bottom with... The ball needs an air pump to inflate, which I do have at home. I'm not going to use the balls anyway, but oh yeah, you have to fill it with water. we'll see if these happen tomorrow. You'll find out when I do, because I'm not sure. I've used them before. Like, I used them in my glow games, and they're really super cool. And I put the glow tape around this part, like the base. And I did put some strips, like on the, I don't know what you call that part, the U. That was cool. So here's what it looks like out of the package. This is from last year. So I don't know. I think I may take them home and blow them up, or have my husband blow them up, because I got nothing left. I'm just deflated. Really deflated. And I'm sure that I have brown lunch bags in my closet. But I gotta move stuff to get to it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna suck it up and do it, because I do not want to go to Walmart. I don't. I just want to go home. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna close out this vlog right now and just let you know that today was awesome. I'm glad I could share it with you. And if you have any questions, please leave questions down below for me, and I will be happy to answer them as the best that I can. And tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of awesome fun with our 2nd grade Super Bowl. See you then. Okay, before I go, I wanted to share this small victory. I'm so excited. So originally I only found 9 sacks. I'm like, no, I have to have more. I have to. So I looked some more, I looked harder, and I went, oh, yes. Oh, the small things in life. It's the small things that make you happy. Okay, me and my crazy hair and face are going home for reals. See you tomorrow.